Looks like we're live. Here we go, do-si-do again. Welcome to Goodwench Customs. I'm still working this number 3 GM Goodwench Plus NASCAR stalker for Mr. TB that he won at the charity auction for leukemia and lymphoma, if I'm saying it correctly. What I got done yesterday was I got the passenger side done with all the sponsors and the numbers and the side skirt panels. I still need to clear coat it a little bit. I need to drop the front headlights, and we need to do the entire other side. Now what I'm doing right now, I'm taking this GM Goodwench side quarter panel for the driver's side and cutting it. I will tell you that no matter how great you think your decals are, they are going to require some adjustments because they never fit. They absolutely never fit. So for example, of this one, if you'll notice over here on the back panel that I'm currently working on, the plus is a little, the word plus, that's italicized there, is pushed a little forward from the GM Goodwench, where in reality, it's actually behind. Got it upside down. If I can get this focused, it's actually behind the C there. So you're gonna have to cut that out just to get around the wheel well, as you can see here. So I'm hoping to get this done today. We shall see. Well, not completely done, but at least to the point to where I can just do a couple minor things. This is a part that, if it goes right, all the, the devil's in the details. All these small sponsors are just a bear to get done. And then, the cutting takes forever. I think this is the first time I've actually cut it on camera, so I'll show you the thrilling art of cutting decals. It's so intriguing. Like I said, you got to be careful with white decals. The GM Goodwench logo does have a lot of white decals. It helps. I've got one of these magnifying glasses, or glass with a large LED light on the back end of it, so that really helps. You may notice over here I've got some of these little, what is that, a spectator stand or a camera stand from Worldwide Sports. You can pick those up at Racetrack Scenics. Kevin Sharp is the owner-operator. I've done a lot of his buildings. They're for 164 HO, well, 164. They're really nice. You can customize them. I've done quite a few of them. I'll have to show off my track sometime. So I'll have to shout out the Racetrack Scenics. Today it's double duty as my beverage dispenser. But yeah, he makes a really good product. Everything's laser cut. It's just a great product. So I just completed watching the was that the second charity auction from Florida Slots. Saw a couple of my items go up there for bid. That last prototype went for almost $900. Mike Kelly was gunning it out with somebody else. Goodness gracious. Someday I'll grow up and have money like that, perhaps. Either that, I might have to get on a corner in Morgantown. Come on, get loose. All right, here we go. Let's get this decal on here. So like I said, I've seen guys do it with tweezers. I don't. I just wet my finger and throw it on there, and then slide it back and get it in position. Another beautiful day out here in the mountains. It's really nice being out here. I actually lived in one of these McMansions in DC after I got out of the Air Force. I retired from the Pentagon after 20 years. I spent 6 years in the military there, and a total of 11, and I just got so sick and tired of the city. I grew up in the coal fields of West Virginia. I grew up tough. McDowell, Wyoming County, so if you know anything about the region, you know that's one of the most economically depressed places in the United States. My goal was going to the military because my father died when I was 8, so college wasn't an option. So necessity dictated that I needed to do something, and I was a good student. So decided to go in the Air Force. Ended up becoming an IT specialist, which is a computer guy, and that served me well. But after being in the military for 20 years, and I've traveled all over the world, I wanted to see the world, but I decided it was overrated. So I bought some acreage back here in West Virginia. I like it. If you're not UPS or FedEx or a uniformed cop, I'm answering my door with my Glock. Nobody bothers me, and I don't bother nobody, so that works out great. Oops, it looks like I kicked my Goodwench up to the left. And that's something you'll really need to keep an eye on when you're applying decals, because visually, the rear skirt line here by the Burger King, the gray and the red line, kicks up to the right, and then in the front, it kicks up to the left. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to focus your eye on these decals across this line and try to keep your decals level there, and it'll all work out correctly. Now I'm going to keep this video short because, to be honest with you, it's boring. I will throw on the iconic number 3 because, my God, it's Dale. It's Dale. So we'll just let that wet up a bit. And we'll cut out the sponsors for the front. Put that in there. What happened to my music? I don't even think I started it. Here it goes. So yeah, I found this place on YouTube where you can play royalty-free music. Or Muzak, I guess you would call it. So I've reached out to everyone from these auctions who have won pit kits. I've got a response, I think, from all of them. A couple have been customers of mine. The one that reached out to me today. We've done some business in the past. So I'm going to try to come up with something special. I've never done a gasser before, but I've got some ideas. I'm thinking maybe a pearl yellow as a taxi cab with a catchy phrase. I don't know. It all depends on what they want. You know, I'm going to fulfill their needs, not mine. Or I do have some new paints that have been turned on to those testers. Enamel lacquers. They're just beautiful. This is one I'm working on for a Kyle Busch Slurpee car. I don't know if you can see it, but there is just a beautiful, fine little metal flake in that. And you got the hot pink. So there'll be a black layer that goes across this. Those decals are supposed to be here Monday, so I'm looking forward to them. Hopefully I can work on that. If I get this done today, I'm hoping to work on this one tomorrow when my decals get here. In the afternoon or in the evening when I'm done with work, and get it finished before the other customs arrive. All right, let's get that 3 on there. Oop. I see I got one of my puppy's hair on me. He's a monster. Oh man, we just moved that.
Plastic scale model kits. The only limit.
Oh, lovely. Of course we got a commercial.
People develop skills with problem solving, hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, I had one of my dogs died a little over a year ago. Had him for years, Korean Jindo, best dog I ever had. So I decided to get a new one. And I like big dogs. I don't like little yippy dogs. And if you're offended by that, then get a big dog. Because I don't care. I don't like little dogs. But the one I got, he's a Great Pyrenees mixed with an Alatonian Shepherd. He's not even 12 months old yet. And he's probably about 110, 115 pounds now. And he looks like a big scary dog, but he's a puppy. He's a puppy. And of course my wife has hijacked him like she does all the pets. She loves her pets. All right, let's get that 3 straight. I still need to drop on the snap-on tools right here. Do the the side pillar, drop the sponsorship here, get the headlights on, and the Goodwench, or not Goodwench, the Goodyear right there, and Food City on the back here. Straighten out these two lines, throw a little microsole on there, and we're gonna clear coat this and throw it together and throw my Knoy's Customs in it and get it out to Mr. TB. Or TB, not TP, that's toilet paper, that's awful, I shouldn't have said that. Short video today, I think we're around 10 minutes, so I guess we're done with this, and we're gonna wrap it up. So, from the mountains of West Virginia, I'll say have a good day.